Man, I would tell you to somebody.
Hope one of these is blue. It's gonna be in black, why we don't blue cut?
All right.
Alright, guys, calling meeting to order, so the Recreation and Fitness Committee meeting for January 19th, 2026. Just calling the meeting.
All right.
Alright, guys, calling meeting to order, so the Recreation and Fitness Committee meeting for January 19th.
Speeches. It does that.
So moved by Sylvie, second by Holly, that this meeting be open at 5:02 PM. All in favor? And the adoption of the agenda, we need a mover and seconder. No, so moved by Dan, second by Holly, that the draft agenda dated January 19th, 2026 be adopted as prepared. All in favor? Carried. Any disclosure of pecuniary interest in general nature thereof? None. Adoption of the previous minutes, so we can move in a second. So moved by Sylvie and second by Holly, that the minutes of the Recreation and Fitness Committee of November 3rd, 2025 be adopted as circulated. All in favor? It's carried. And presentations and delegations. So that would be you, sir.
And that leads us to the Family Day event that's coming up rather quickly, less than a month now. We're willing to help out where we can. Understanding that it's a township event. But we would like to do similar to what we did last year. We were in the Zamboni room and handed out free popcorn, hot chocolate, cookies, and maybe something else if we could come up with something else. But just anybody comes around, here you go, kind of thing.
Yeah, it seemed to work out well last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was a bit of a warming spot for them as well.
Yeah. If the weather's nice, we can have it open, but if it was cold like it was last year, that was a welcome.
Yeah.
Room to get it.
Like if the weather is good, what if we could do like a fire and offers like s'mores?
So we'll do that. We did it last year as well.
Okay.
On that note, does anyone have wood, extra wood? I just don't have a whole lot
Yeah,
hanging around. Okay.
I had a bunch of wood I can.
And then I reached out to the fire department. They're gonna be coming as well. They'll be starting the fire and managing it and doing the s'mores and stuff like that. They're also gonna do fire safety education and that as well. So they'll be there. But yeah, we appreciate you guys coming. It makes the day nice and smooth.
Yeah.
There were really good cookies.
Yes.
Well, I was actually talking to my wife today about that, and they were a volunteer from the Lions. And I said, well, maybe we'll just buy, because I bought way too much popcorn last year.
Yeah.
So we'll just buy them and I'll make them. But homemade's always better than stores.
Oh, yeah.
To do it that way instead of asking the Lions to make cookies and they gotta gather them and so on. So I made that instead.
Either way, it tastes
They will be missed.
do you know what the library's activity is yet?
So I was trying to move away from the snow painting because
Okay.
that was really hard to just manage it because it was freezing so fast. So the kids were literally just dumping it. I've tried those snow bubbles. They're very slow and they have to have perfect conditions.
It has to be really cold.
It's actually supposed to be like -6.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing. The colder is the faster it goes, but then getting the mix is, I've been experimenting, there's bubbles everywhere. So yeah, we are doing something, since we're not entirely
party.
certain what it is.
Okay.
We might just like fall back on snow painting, because we have the supplies, but
Okay.
I might have to wrangle a volunteer or two.
Okay. We will have Marcy and Gord will be coming as well to help out with that day. So we'll have a couple volunteers.
It's pretty much just keep having hot art, like I just essentially need a really big container.
We can use the, do you need the one for the hot chocolate or you guys have?
It doesn't have to be hot, just warm enough to freeze the paint.
Because we could fill the brown one there with
Yeah.
warm water, hot water,
Yeah.
whatever.
Just
Bring
so I
that
can
over.
refill, because last year that was the problem,
Okay.
was the refill was big brain.
We also use the canteen.
Yes.
We never use the canteen for this event, but it's there for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess she's been something.
They don't use it, something water. How much water does it take per, like?
It depends how many of those little containers they go through. Like, you know, the 3-year-olds just.
Yeah.
one. The older kids actually make it work a little more, so.
Yeah, we'll figure this out, like I said, the lines that don't need the brown one.
If you guys have like mustard, anything with a squirt top, if you have anything like that, save it. I'll even wash it, but just if you save it.
Oh, bring it dirty?
Well, I'm
kidding.
saying it,
But-
I don't mean it.
And
But that
then
would-
you guys will have all
Make
your
it
cups
papers.
and all that, anything you guys need for the
Yeah.
with that. Okay. And then we'll bring the speaker, put on some music.
Do we have like pylons or anything that we could use and do like ice skating obstacle course or something? Like just set something up in the ring, but
We definitely have the pylons. We would then need someone though to be on the rink to manage
that
that.
if we could find somebody who. I don't know, you know, just figure eights around pylons and.
Yep.
Just like,
Something to do on the.
yeah, a little more activity versus just skating around.
Yeah. I don't skate, so.
You could be on it, boots. As a
Oh, that'd
control
be-
volunteer.
That'd be risky.
With a helmet.
Yes.
And the hockey pants to see your butt.
It's.
Symptoms.
What time are we looking for again?
Sorry, yeah, so it is 1 to 4, Monday, February 16th, 1 to 4.
I don't get that date, but I may take it, so I'll let you know.
Okay, yep. And then you'll be there then.
Yeah, we don't get it.
What time would somebody be there at the,
I think last year we did 12.
around 12?
That works for you?
Yeah.
That's what, yeah, I have, okay, perfect.
So we'll 6A for staff reports, community group participation.
So we had a report go to council just so that we can get as many community groups involved in the recreation, like planning and our events and stuff like that, to make sure that it's even and fair to everyone. So what was decided was that we'll invite all the community groups we can think of to our next meeting. Let them know when our events are, what we plan to do at them, how they can fit into the events, how we can support them through things like the events calendar, getting their information out in the newsletters, like sharing the Facebook events, stuff like that. So we can all work together and not overlap and make sure that we're supporting the community groups to make sure that all your events and all the events are supported and advertised and.
Is it possible to get a list like emailed out beforehand, so we come semi-prepared?
Yes,
Is it
yeah.
come here and go, oh, I didn't know we we're doing that, and.
Yep, I will send that out.
Yeah, cause I think we have, pretty much all have the dates on them for all the.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
on here, so, but I will send an email to all the
If you don't
groups. Yep, absolutely.
And when I first got on this board, I don't know how long ago, it was 9 years ago, something like that. All the community groups did come to these, or most of them. Now it's that valuable input, and that was kind of, you know, we're able to kind of crew the events to support everybody, so. It'd be good to get them back involved. Yeah, I think it kind of lost its way a little bit over COVID, and I once it came back. You know, we've reached out to community partners after we've kind of organized the events, but they haven't been here for decision making. So 7 items for committee discussion. So we already talked about Family Day. So next on the list is trade show.
Well, the schedule, I'll be back, our meeting schedules.
Is that what we're looking at?
So the meeting schedule.
So yeah, so 7, the 2026 Recreation and Fitness Committee meeting schedule. That the Recreation and Fitness Committee recommends to council that the regular monthly meeting and Recreation and Fitness Committee be scheduled for the first Monday of each month at 5 p.m. And the first Monday falls on a statutory holiday, the meeting shall be scheduled for the following month. Same as last year, everybody's okay with that? And yeah, we're in a second. So we, okay, all in favor? All right, now we're at 2026 as well. Events. So everybody has this schedule for one. Do we have a copy for them?
Yes. And it's in there as well.
So, we talked about family day already. The next one on here is trade show. I know we talked before about trying to get out of running the trade show. I had a conversation with the staff here and, they just don't have the, manpower to kind of take that over yet. They're requesting that we run it one more year before they have all their ducks in a row where they can, take it over. Again, not really a true recreational event. We started that, running that because nobody else was, and Louise was on the board and she was pretty passionate about it. And I was like, well, this is not going to be a whole lot of work, we're going to just run it. Sandra's put a lot of time and effort into it, was running really well. 3 years now, I think. So let's run it one more time just to make sure that it's still going. And then try and turn it back over to the township, because it doesn't really fit into our recreation umbrella, I don't think. But it's definitely valuable to have it up. So I guess we need a date.
Yeah. So. Sometime in April, but it depends on when's like maple syrup, because I think we have to take into account like maple syrup season and a bunch of other things.
You
So,
don't really know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother Nature.
but
Yeah.
At least last year was a good one though, because we had a really good turnout, so anything around that.
I
What
think
was last
it
year's
was
date?
like the 4th or something though, but that's when Easter is
Yeah,
now
we
this
had
year.
Easter egg.
Oh, Easter's early.
Easter's really early
First
this year.
week after,
So the April 11th.
yeah.
That's 2 events,
Like
2 weekends in a row. This is the East right now.
No.
Do we want to go one more?
The 18th.
It's still two events back to back, no matter you're on the other side of it.
No.
Because Easter's ahead of that one.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Easter
We
would
would
be
give it like
Yeah,
1 week
2
in
week,
between.
Yeah, I'd go the 18.
Okay.
It's kind of. Everybody's starting winding up their busy season.
And you're right, it totally depends on the fire rate. If we have that later swing, you know, jump on board with this. If it's
Really
kind of
nice.
fixed it by then, it might vary it.
I think April should still be safe though.
And we were though also last year discussing if it's nice, if we do it when it's a little bit nicer, then we can have people outside
Mhm.
as well, whereas April 18th.
Well, and because last year when we left, remember it was snowing.
Yeah,
But that sort of, I think, got people there because they couldn't do
because they
the
had
yard work.
nothing else to do.
Yeah. It's not a whole lot of yard work that you can do in April. though. It's
It's
wet.
the 18th. I don't like running stuff 2 weekends, in this, especially for staff. So let's go the 18th and.
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay, and time for that, do we want to,
I'm gonna change any. You?
I think
You were there most.
towards the end, it kind of petered out, but you never know, so we'll just stick to the same time as last year. And
Forget the time.
I think it would ended at 2, last year it was 9 to 2.
Yeah, I think that was good.
Okay,
I think that was a good time.
okay,
So probably reach out to the farmers market. I forget what she's calling it now.
it's your local market now.
You can probably reach out to them about doing lunches and stuff like that. But they take it off of the plate.
The Lions did it
Yeah,
last year,
A couple of years now.
Yeah.
I think.
and then is that something that you think they're interested in?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to get everything approved, but no problem.
okay,
Oh, you did it the first year.
no, the other Lions.
Yeah, just try and get more groups involved in it.
Yep.
Good women's food day.
I always like. the
And it
little
works out too, that you guys can
Yeah.
raise a little bit, they can raise a little bit of money through sales, it's always tasty.
Yeah.
What was the family day date again? Sorry.
The Monday, the 16th.
Lori just coming back from Vietnam or New Zealand, she's doing an 8-week
Yeah.
I heard she's doing,
excursion.
yeah,
Lucky her.
Yeah,
Right, and then just running down the list of events here, we have the Easter egg hunt, Canada Day, 2 weeks of Bonfil camp, the movie in the park, Halloween parade, and Christmas in Montville. I don't see what was the soup and chili, which is now,
So that, I just called it the Christmas and Bond.
that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, cause I think this year we're just gonna do like a. Kind of a meal, yeah, not a meal, but like, we're gonna have soup or chili or something.
So
Yeah.
are we still doing it about? Or
No.
we hadn't made any, there were just ideas floated to maybe change the format of it a touch. Because we found in the last couple of years that most of the participants are either staff or council or people that we.
Yeah.
It'd be
close.
maybe nice to give it a break and like, like I said, council and staff do, some kind of lunch.
But we could take the prize money, which is total $650, and convert that into a meal that we could serve as like a community meal.
Yeah,
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, break it up a little bit. Yeah, run the same thing every year.
Well, and I think too, with everything being so expensive, there's probably a lot of families that would like to, but they can't.
Exactly.
Sure, and
Exactly.
it's, yeah, it's not cheap to,
and make it kid friendly food,
Oh, yeah.
because most kids don't for some reason.
Yeah. Make it, yeah, something that's accessible to everyone, that,
Yeah.
kids like and stuff like that.
difficult.
We're gonna have some roast beef.
Well, it's close to Christmas, a lot of people might not,
Yeah.
so something along like kind of.
But we can reach out to, because I know Simon's done a lot of work with the local producers and stuff like that, reach out to some of them, see if we can get a good deal on meat or something like that.
I could volunteer, I could donate like some meat pies.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, we'll,
Yeah, we'll have to definitely put some thought into what we're gonna serve, because,
Those are restrictions too.
well, I mean, yeah, that starts making it tough.
I say we do.
I do love the idea of it.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if we could just have a meal to serve the
Yeah.
community. Everything is getting more expensive, so it's nice if people can just come together for a meal and not have to put out $50-$60 in advance in ingredients.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so maybe on the next break, put some thought into what that would look like.
You could do like, even with just a few different types of pasta dishes. It's easy, like, if everyone makes one that's different or whatever, or two. Probably. And most kids like pasta, we could have some pasta on the side that's just plain with some butter or some sauce without meat in it.
The golden age seems to have a lot of success.
Yeah.
With their meals, where it's
Yeah.
just like, I think like a meat, a potato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Gravy
vegetables,
or vegetable.
and a bun, something.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could always do a tray of lasagna for. It's easy, simple, I mean, there's people that don't like that.
Mhm.
Is there a possibility, because we end up having two Christmases a
Mhm.
month, if our breakfast was Santa. Is there a possibility of joining those together?
Especially if we're gonna do a meal.
Exactly,
Yeah,
so
just
we,
like-
So we do the breakfast and it usually ends at. 11 o'clock or something like that. We tie it in.
Why don't we, if you did it a bit later and it would still be kind of like a breakfast kind of brunch.
I don't know, I kind of think that you do a breakfast and then, you do a dinner, but it's an all-day event then, the Lions
Right.
could do the morning and.
Yeah, it's not an all-day event for everybody.
No,
It's our thing in the
Yeah.
morning and you guys,
Yeah.
the township.
It could be even an early, like a
like a
midday lunch supper, supper, I don't know,
lover.
kind of thing.
no.
Honestly, like just
Yeah.
activities to like make up the middle time.
I don't know if you're gonna keep everybody there, then it becomes
No,
all day for
that's
them.
right.
Yeah.
We
What if we
discussed that
did-
earlier and tried to meld them, I think last year or the year before, and then it just turned into a 12 hour.
Right.
If you have a two separate, same day, two separate. Parents there with the kids and they wanna come back, they go home for a while, but you're always gonna get people who wanna come for dinner.
Then I think you're just gonna split your crowd.
Yeah,
I think you're only.
yeah, they're gonna pick one of them.
Yeah, well, that's fine, I mean, typically, it's gonna be. The same kind of people that go to this, the golden age dinners, that's.
But
what's gonna
the
come
golden
there.
age, do they pay for their dinner?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's
yeah,
like
we-
$25 or something.
But we wouldn't be charging
No.
dinner, so you're gonna get a lot of people.
Yeah, we would, I think, want to do like a pre-registration.
Yeah, because there's only gonna be able to do so many spots,
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, so we would want to do a sign up,
but I still think.
which
it's a-
the Lions Club
We
does
started
with their
way back.
breakfast.
Free registration.
Yeah, and you fill up though,
You
right?
take
We
it
have
back.
100 kids, 250 people.
Yeah, so.
So I kind of think it's still a good idea to run it as a split day.
Like,
Yeah, I don't-
it is?
No, I
No,
don't.
one day.
One day breakfast is on the lines will do the breakfast and their thing. And then we could do a dinner kind of thing after that. I mean, it's two separate crowds anyways.
Or they may come back for
Yeah, they
dinner,
may,
but at
but-
least it's,
Right, but
we're offering.
I don't think you're gonna not have people show up.
No,
That's
I
what-
think it'll be busy, honestly.
And
And it's
it
free.
saves
Right.
on setup, cause it
Rental.
it saves on the setup, the rental.
Right, you set up
Yeah.
once.
Logistics
and you
wise,
carry-
like,
Yeah, you're not setting up and tearing down twice.
yeah,
I think it's a good day, it's a good thing to merge the two.
I think so, especially,
Yeah, we're not doing a cook-off, so that's my thoughts.
So
Actually.
when was your event last year then?
I think it was the first weekend in December, on December 4th. I believe.
Yeah, we-
But
we-
no, we don't have it picked.
You don't have
Yeah. And again, I have to talk to.
yeah, yeah,
to
absolutely.
Yeah, let's try it. My fear is that either people, excuse me, people will be like trying to hang out all day, which makes for a super long day. Look at like some of the Canada Day stuff that's trying to shorten up. Or we're just gonna split the crowd. Some people, your event won't be as successful and our event won't be as successful, but they'll both run fairly well, but we're.
If I had to
Splitting
pick
it,
two, if I had to pick, I would go to breakfast with Santa and I would not come for them.
Sure, right. But I mean, there's a lot of people that's gonna come for dinner and not.
And not go to breakfast.
If you don't have a-
especially if they
Yeah.
don't have, yes,
Yeah, that's, yeah,
So I think.
I think it'll be a success, honestly.
Yeah.
We don't know until we try.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
could
but I
see
think
being-
it's gonna be a kind of two different crowds. I don't think people are gonna try and hang out all day. While the Lions are doing their breakfast, then when they're done, we go in and start prepping our stuff and cooking. And I mean, people can hang out or they go home and come back or.
We could say that, once that event ends, that we need them cleared out so that we can set up.
And they do, they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's young
Once they
kids,
see
young kids
Santa,
are gonna
they're
pick it
gone.
up.
Right, so I think it's two different crowds we're gonna appeal to. I mean,
I think you'll have some of the families come back
Sure,
because it is
that's-
a free meal.
that's good, but I still think you'll get
Different
the
crowd.
people from the senior villas and. I mean, I go to the Golden Age dinners all the time, they're always jammed,
They
Oh,
are,
yeah, so I
I
mean.
never made it.
they're, oh, and
I know, I never.
So I
made
mean,
it.
I don't have a fear of no one showing up for dinner.
No,
And I think a pre-registry is a good idea too.
Mhm.
Then we know what we're cooking for.
And we can coordinate that pre-registration.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You know, are you gonna come for breakfast? Are you gonna come for
Or
dinner?
both.
Yes.
Or both?
So if you
Yeah.
wanna speak to the Lions and see how, if we're going to do this, then we can maybe get on board with that and say, oh, do you plan to come back, kind of thing, and.
Cause yeah, I mean, so maybe we can. Smoke a couple big briskets and serve that as the.
That would be nice.
So now you're actually going back to our old ATV.
I wish those would be.
I know.
Those were
But
fantastic.
Everybody talks about that. and
Yeah.
It just, we can't handle.
No, I get it, but I
Man,
mean,
you guys are busy.
The hot dogs were, what were we, 600 hot dogs last year?
Out of clue.
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, the bark used to get on that,
Yeah,
oh
exactly.
man.
Which, if I could throw out that's May, the ATV run is May 9th.
I think it is.
You could get them like Duluth Farms or N7 Travel Company.
Yeah, I mean, we could reach out for
Maybe.
sponsors, Sam could reach out for some sponsorships on me.
Yep.
And,
And Doug's right here, so I mean, who hears this, then we need sponsorships and stuff. You must have some people.
and I mean, you can always, like, independent has to come on sale all the time too, so I mean, worst case scenario. You can buy a couple, let's see, they go,
And they probably
it goes a
give us-
long way, I
Mhm.
mean, briskets go a long way,
Mhm.
It really does.
well, they're 18 pounds. So.
If I'm not.
Yeah.
Forget the ad vegetables.
So we're ready to go with that schedule. We'll leave the Christmas in Montville.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have a meeting this
So-
Wednesday. I should have an answer. Sure.
So we need a mover and a seconder for these dates.
Just to be clear, so the movie in the park. Last year, when we had decided to do Canada Day with the fireworks, that had kind of gotten, the decision was to not do the movie in the
Right.
park. Do we want to bring that back?
Yeah.
We will need to find sponsorships
Yeah.
because it was something that was not,
We,
it was one or the
It
other,
was
and I
a-
think we had,
mostly probably, like.
it was, yeah,
90%.
yeah.
But I, well, for the last one. So, yeah, so the history of that was, the reason we ran a movie in the park the first time. Well, we used to do it at the track, right in the middle of the sun. And then we did it the first time when we had the fire ban and we couldn't do fireworks until later. And everybody liked that event. And then when we decided to do the fireworks at Canada Day instead, every community around was doing movies late in the summer. And there was a lot of talk about, well, no, we're not doing a movie. All right, well, let's do a movie. So we pieced it together. It's a super easy one to run as long as we can get the cost covered. And we found a
Maybe
good
reach out
company.
to the event park again and see.
Yeah, yeah, why did it move from the event park?
I'm not clear,
Just because it was such a last minute thing?
Yeah, I think so. I know the event parks, like their schedule is pretty full, but I can definitely touch base with it. I like it at the rink.
The rink is nice with the rain and it's a central, easy location, but we can reach out if the event park is willing to put it on,
Mhm.
that's nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, any of these events, we should try and get more of our community groups involved. Even, for-profit companies. But
I guess if you reach out early enough and there's a, they're not able to, then we can.
So I'd sent an email to invite her to come next week to the meeting because she does put on, she's in Bonnfield, so.
And I don't think she's always around in the winter, but I can definitely.
Okay, that'd be great, thank you.
Okay.
But if we are putting it on here, we want the Sunday, September 6th, the weekend before, like the Labor Day weekend, okay?
Yeah.
And then for the, parade, it would be the week, like the weekend before, because the Halloween is on the Saturday this year, on
Oh, is
the
it?
31st, yeah. So, is that any thoughts on that, or we're just, because that was traditionally what we were doing, was the Saturday before, but it's a full week before.
It's gonna happen.
Yep.
That works well, and then the fire department will do something, I'm sure. How.
Oh, with their, yeah, okay, with their haunted house, yeah, which was great and terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be, it's getting to be a bigger event. I think we should maybe try and get some of our contracting companies or suppliers for,
Mhm.
like, to see if we can bump up the prize money to draw more people.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what draws people, right? Because it is a lot of money, time and effort to
Yeah.
go float.
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it really is expensive.
Yeah, so now that we've done it a couple of times, we have a better idea of who we can reach out to.
Yeah, and I mean, new people too, right? I mean, like, you can't always go to the same well.
Yep.
naming sponsor will be good.
Yes,
Some of that, I think it's just kind of hitting early before a bunch of everyone.
Right.
Exactly, we know the event's going out, we don't need to wait until we like.
No.
Finish the camp to start looking at.
Well, I was talking to Cassandra last year about going after people for yearly member or like a yearly sponsorship. Where it's not specific to every single event, it's going to them and saying, well, you donate $500. And that covers for the year, and then we don't bug you again. And then it just gets put on the books.
That's a pretty good idea. That's a good idea.
And then there's always those little ones that we would go after, but just, thinking like Deganye and stuff,
Right.
they don't wanna.
Be bugged every time there's something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so instead, kind of, how much have you contributed up to this point? Let's instead just ask them for a nice base number and that gives us, we're not scrambling for
Mhm.
this event and then this event and,
You kind of know what you have to work with.
yeah.
Mhm.
Something like that.
was good thought.
Yeah.
So moved by Holly and second by Dan, that the Recreation and Fitness Committee recommends to council that the following 2026 schedule of events be accepted. All in favor? No committee motions? No correspondence?
The Easter egg hunt, if you just want to sit back to that for a second. I don't know if Bob is going to be able to do the toys any longer.
Okay.
It seems like that is becoming a little bit much for him. So I'll reach back out to him and see if he is able to get the donations, but I don't know if we can rely on that for.
You need to be trained by Bob.
I
do it.
would like Bob's password and login. For sure, but just so that everyone's aware that
Yeah, no,
we
it's
can't maybe
it was
rely
good
on.
while it lasted.
It was great,
Yeah.
we're grateful,
Mhm.
children are grateful.
Oh, yeah.
The extra toys we had from Christmas went to the Lions were able to get them to families, so.
That's good.
Yeah, so the community definitely benefit from it when it was
I'm
happening,
gonna teach you his ways and we'll get a high school co-op.
right?
There you go.
We just have to you have to be invited into the program, you can't just join,
We'll
so,
just take it over, no?
well, that's what we'll see.
All right, adjournment. I need a mover and second to close the meeting. So moved by Dan, second by Sylvie, let the meeting be adjourned at 5:34 P.M. On favor? Carried. That's nice.